In the last episode of Proxy Astro Master, we played the best game yet, an absolute 30-minute banger against a Terran, and we reached a new peak MMR 4.8k. Next step, 4.9k and Grandmaster. Let's do it. Alright, first game is against an unranked random player with a really sick portrait. Kind of looks like me, actually. No, I've never heard of this person before, but it is a random player, and that's going to make it very complicated to do a committed proxy hash. Now, in the last episode, I finally delivered on my promise to, do some proper macro proxy hashes. I think... I think I have two options here. I could either go for the Spine Rush build. I don't know what that means. I could either go for the Spine Rush build. Because it's kind of the same in every matchup. I think against Protoss and Zerg, I like to do it a little bit more committed. But besides that, it's largely the same. The problem is that random players do like to cheese a decent amount. And if I get cheesed when I do a Spine Rush, it's going to be a pretty hard time. I'm not clicking on that link, by the way. Well, actually, I can't even click on the link because it's in StarCraft. But I think I'm just going to say safe for now. But I'm going to do a Spine Rush here. I think I could also do a macro proxy hash, but then you run into the problem that it doesn't work against Zerg, right? And I don't quite know what he is. So I think this is the smartest approach. The biggest problem I'm going to have is... Actually, I can't really do a Spine Rush from here. I think I need to be really smart about this. The way I'm doing this only works against Zerg. So I'm going to have to adapt really fast, I think. I think I might want to mute this guy at some point if he's just going to keep spamming that. But yeah, I think I might want to scout with my Overlord. Like, normally I would have to send drones out now for the Spine Rush. Or at least this drone would be sent out with another one. But if it's Terran or Protoss, I will have to do something else. And I'm not sure what it is, because if he's Protoss... can I really do a Roach proxy and make it work? Against Terran, it could work. Against Protoss, I'm not sure. This would be a pretty decent macro Roach proxy if my opponent's Terran, by the way. Like, that would really not be that bad. Now, I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to send... Okay, we're playing as a Terran. Okay, then I'm definitely going to go for the Roach attack. There's not really a place to hide the Overlord here, I think. Like, that could be a Marine. That's why I'm a little bit scared. Let's get a second gas. Oh, it is a Marine. I think this is actually very good for us, because that means there's no Reaper. Well, if the Overlord is here, he might see the creep, though. That could be actually a little bit problematic. Let's get a Roach Warren out. At least I hope I can hide her. Yeah, if he sees the creep, that would actually be messed up. I'm going to make a Queen there. And I think this is probably... I'm going to make an Overlord, by the way. I feel like he's going to fly his barracks. Yeah, he's 100% going to fly his barracks. There we go. He's going to see the creep with that, by the way. This is going to be a very interesting situation. I do think we're lucky here. This is probably the best scenario I could have gotten, I think, with the build I was doing. Because I was a bit confused. How am I going to approach this against random? But now with the roaches, it seems like we actually got into a decent point. I'm going to be able to do a nice roach pressure. And probably even expand behind it. Now my Roach Warren is a little bit late, unfortunately. I'm not going to go too deep there. Let me just start the roaches up. I'm going to make creep. I'm going to make some drones at home. I want to saturate my main base at least. Like I said, this is definitely not a completely committed proxy hatch here. I could consider going for Burrow, but it's a little bit expensive at the same time. So I'm not sure about it. I'm going to get an Overlord. And then I guess we're just going to throw down some Ravagers instantly. He's actually blocking his add-on with that bunker, by the way. That is a really big mistake by Terran player over here. His add-on is blocked. He's even making... I don't know what the Widow Mines are for, by the way. I really wonder what the Widow Mines are about. Oh, need to be really careful there. I could have lost that to a freaking... what's it called? To the bunker. Or the Widow Mine, actually. And I think 6 Ravagers is what I'm gonna go for, because I don't believe I need any more. And I also don't know how much damage I can really do. I'm just gonna spread my creep in every direction here, I think. There we go. Try to get them around. And I'm gonna stop rallying here. I can also... Yeah, I'm gonna mine from this base, I think, actually. That makes the most sense. And I can just kill that. Oh, good dodge, actually. Not bad. I thought he was barely too late. That's actually pretty well done. Oh, I got some SCVs. That's very nice. I think I might need one more Ravager to actually kill the bunkers. Oh, he's actually not repairing this enough. There we go. That mine is going to die. The bunker's going to die now, I believe. There we go. And we're inside. He's trying to make siege tanks, but I don't know if that actually is going to be in time. Oh, that's an Overlord dying. That's not good. I think oh, that's a free tank. Yeah, this guy has just gotten absolutely ruined by this build. I was planning to transition and make a hatch on my natural, but doesn't seem like it's actually going to be necessary. Gets owned a little bit by the Biles. Keep in mind the tank is just dead. Marauders also here, just if you guys want some tips. Marauders is a pretty rough choice. Like, Ravagers are not armored. Marauders do not do damage to Ravagers, okay? They just tickle them, basically. So, there's absolutely no worry in the world here. It's very easy for me to kite this with Ravagers. And this should be a pretty comfortable win here, I think. I can just keep throwing by. Oh, there's another free tank here. And yeah, this has been a little bit of a rough one for the opponent. Let's try to see if I can micro the Ravagers to perfection. Don't want to lose any of these. There we go. He's still in the game, which is worrying me a little bit. I'm not sure what he's thinking about right now. I don't think I want to know after that weird spam that he was doing earlier. Let's see. I'm kind of waiting for him to type something. I feel like he's either typing something angry or he's about to fly his buildings. And I would definitely prefer it if it's the angry typing option, because then... Oh, there we go. It's just a GG. A very late one at that. But there we go. Random was pretty scary. I really think we got lucky. I think I have to spend some time thinking about it. We played against a random before, and I kind of like drone scouted, but I feel like this approach was not quite great, because if we played against a Zerg, I needed 2 drones here for the spines. If we played against Protoss, I needed the hatchery to be closer. So I need to think of a proxy hatch that you can like decently do in every single matchup, which is probably some kind of macro proxy hatch. What if I scout with a drone? It's actually reasonable, right? Scouting with a drone because your opponent's random. If it's Terran or Protoss, you can go for a macro proxy hatch. If it's Zerg, you can pretend to go back home, make a turn, and still do the proxy hatch spine rush. I think that's what I'm going to do this time. This game, my brain was working overtime to figure out what I was going to do. Because you know, by the time I was attacking, I still didn't know. I think we were lucky. I'm going to take it. Good warm-up game. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Ooh, game number 2 is against a very high MMR Terran. That's our first Grandmaster, guys. A 5-1. That's actually pretty high up in Grandmaster, too. That's probably pushing top 100, I want to guess. And obviously, for the occasion, I'm going to be trying my strongest build here against Terran, which is going to be that Spine Crawler Rush, of course. You guys know it's coming. It is a pretty big map, however. I think strategically, if I was as confident in my macro hatch as in my Spine Crawler Rush, I could probably go for the macro hatch here because it's a big map. It's definitely a good Zerg map here, so that would be smarter. But I really think it's our first Grandmaster. I really would like to get a win, so I'm going to do the build I think is the strongest, which is going to be that beloved Spine Crawler Rush. I hope you guys love this as much as me, by the way, because I've said it a few times, but I freaking love Spine Crawler Rushes. It's just so much fun. People don't really do it, but it's absolutely amazing. Oh, I do need to go now. I was almost going to be a little bit late there. There we go. Now, the thing is, on some maps, you can actually get the hatcher without them seeing it. This hatch is so close to the ramp, he will 100% see it with his SCV that goes to scout. And I might have to do some adapting here. I'm not quite sure if he's going to try to kill the hatchery, try to make a bunker next to it, or just take it easy. You know, I'm going to make a CC in my main kind of thing. Because if he commits really hard on defending it, on this map specifically, I might have to abandon it because the rush distance is big. It takes a while to get to the base, so my Zerglings might not quite arrive in time to defend it. That's what I'm afraid of right now. Now, I don't think I've seen an SCV come across the map, so that's good news. Well, I don't think the barracks is finished yet, so it shouldn't be coming across yet, but you never know. But it's important that we see it. Okay, the SCV is there. He has seen the hatchery. And now, well, I need to... Yeah, my drones are actually gonna... Ah, that sucks. I'm not going to take that risk here. I'm actually just going to go around a little bit, which is probably fine. But yeah, it does suck. Normally, a mistake they make is that they don't actually scout your base, so they have no idea what the follow-up is going to be. In this case, he's scouting me instantly. He's also making Marines. So far, he is doing everything right. But we'll see if that's going to be enough, right? He didn't do a reactor first. I did say in the last episode, I do think reactor first is perhaps the best thing you can do. So I'm going to make a few more Zerglings before. And then I'll get the double spine up. And he might actually not see it if I build it here. I think he might not be seeing this right now. And that's fantastic. Like, this bunker is going to get broken if it stays there, which is fantastic. He sees I'm making Zerglings. He's probably starting to prepare to hold the high ground, and that's what I need this Overlord for. I also have my backup Overlord here. The fact he's not trying to break these spines is massive for us, by the way. I really think he should be trying that, because the... Yeah, else he's just going to get owned by the spines, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he can actually beat that. Okay, so there's a queen finish. He might chase the queen. So he has a bunker on the high ground too. Is he? Oh, he's... Okay, he went back just in time. Let's see, I'm going to make a creep tumor here. And then I'm gonna put these spines in range, and then we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna surround the bunker, which means all these marines are forfeit. That's gonna be 3 marines dying, I believe, which is pretty massive. And then I do need to get my overlord in here. Let's see, so I can actually attack those spines. Let's get these this queen up here as well. Very important. Here we go. Maybe I can even make another queen. There we go. Can I hit that? I think I do need to hit that, those SCVs rather. Let's get that thing over there. Maybe burrow this one a little bit closer, so I can start hitting the SCVs. And oh, he actually cannot repair this depot properly, guys. It's only 1 SCV space. That depot is gonna get broken. He's trying to re-wall with another bunker. That is not quite gonna work. And now we're in here with the SCVs. It is still a wall off, but as long as I target the SCVs, I think we're gonna be fine. Let's see, the bunker is gonna die. That means we're in. And now the tank is gonna do massive splash damage on his own units, which is beautiful. Gonna run in the spine crawlers. And I think we have done it against our first Grandmaster opponent here, guys. I don't think this is any longer defendable. Tank is gonna go down. SCVs are getting sliced and diced. And there we go. The first Grandmaster has fallen. And this build... it's just incredible. Like I said before, I think this build could honestly beat a pro player as well. This build is so strong, it's underused. I would love to see a really good Zerg use it in a tournament, especially when the stakes are high, when the Terran player is nervous. They're gonna panic, make some mistakes. This build will absolutely destroy. The next time we play him or play another Grandmaster Terran, I will be trying the macro hatch, most likely see if I can also match up with them in that strategy. But for this one, I'm very happy we got our first dub over a Grandmaster, giving us a lot of MMR, bring us even closer to our own goal of GM. Now let's move on to game number 3. All right, we have another rematch against, yeah, the weird guy, I guess I want to say. First game we played against him, he was random. This does make it a lot more complicated because he knows we like proxy hatches. In fact, we like proxy hatches so much we did it against a random player. Now that is obviously very, very, very telling. I guess I'll just try my strategy. I am relatively confident in my builds. And if I execute it well, I might be able to win. I do think this is going to be the biggest challenge yet. And that sounds crazy, knowing I just played a Grandmaster Terran. But like I said, the Spine Rush against Terran, guys, can absolutely destroy everyone in this game. I'm sure of it. Maybe not multiple times. At some point, they'll get used to it, right? But it can. Now, this random player is going to pose a little bit of a problem. So I guess we're just going to check what he is. And then we're going to react to it. I would imagine he's going to play a little bit safer this time. There's nothing on the low ground at least. Let's see. So he's Terran again. Gas before depot. Very interesting. Okay, that is not a normal build. I can tell you guys that much. That is very unusual. So I guess what I'm going to do... Well, actually, I could... Could I be crazy enough to do this? I'm gonna harass him a little bit. Oh my, this is actually insane. Can I? No. Oh, that would have been beautiful if I could. I'm just gonna make a few more drones. And then let's see. He's probably gonna try build a barracks now. Maybe I can actually sneak it. Oh, almost. Oh, I need to be careful, by the way. Let's make the hatch at home first, then. I mean, I've already annoyed him a decent amount. I do wonder if he's doing something sneaky, because... he has absolutely nothing. He went for a gas and he doesn't have a barracks, which is very, very weird. I guess we'll just run away. At some point, he has to stop chasing us, you would hope, right? I don't think I can circle this. No, I can't. Okay. I guess we'll just try to get it down. I'll make a spawning pool as well. And then this build is very scuffed, but I just really want to get a proxy hatchery down. That's all I want, really. Let's see what he has over here. So he still has nothing, so he's definitely doing something weird. I'm going to build a hatch in his base. There we go. Now we can make it. So I guess this is supposed to be some kind of proxy. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to expect with a gas. Maybe like some kind of proxy reaper. It's definitely going to be a little bit weird. I think if it's proxy reaper, we're definitely going to be in some trouble, by the way. Unless I somehow did so much damage he couldn't afford a barracks, but... yeah, with how late my spawning pool is, this is going to be a little bit sketch, to say the least. It could also be a proxy something else. It could be maybe... so he has a marine. So the barracks is maybe behind his natural. Actually, I can use this over to scout. So there's a barracks here. He has double gas, though. That's the weird part about it. So there has to be something going on. I don't know what it is, but there's 100% something going on. I'm kind of upset he's not actually pulling SCVs. That was the entire plan of this proxy hatch. I think I'm going to go for another proxy hatch in this case. Maybe try to make one in the corner over here. But I was really hoping he would actually try to deal with it with... his SCVs. Now he's just not really doing any damage. Now I'm just being weird, basically. We're basically the same player now. He's being weird, I'm being weird. We're just a nice, weird, happy ladder matchup. But what is he proxying? I would guess perhaps it could be a battlecruiser. Oh no, actually... I did not mean to finish that. Well, I guess we're gonna use it then. Oops. Yeah, I actually did not mean to finish that at all. I was gonna cancel it the last second. Now I'm gonna have to use these Zerglings to somehow get a good amount of damage done. Well, there is a battlecruiser most likely being built next to my base. Maybe I can find that low HP SCV. Let's see. There we go. That's beautiful. Let's see. There's a starport being built. There's a factory over here. Oh, can actually... Let's see. Can I get some more damage here? Oh, he's actually gonna let my... He's gonna let my queen finish, guys. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay. I need more Zerglings to pop out here. That's the only thing. And then I guess I'll make this hatchery over here. This is becoming a really crazy game here. But if he has my creep finish, that'd be pretty massive. There's a really 1 HP freaking SCV over there, which is hella annoying. Oh, he locked up to the wrong thing. No, poor guy. He was really supposed to kill that creep tumor, but he locked up to the wrong thing. All right, now, is there actually... Oh, wait, I can kill another SCV with this. No, I can't. Is there actually another something proxied? I feel like I'm actually going to make spores, because this guy is just... I can't trust this guy. That's just impossible. Wait, he's going to let another creep tumor finish. That would be nice. No, he's not going to. That's unfortunate. I mean, he already wasted a good amount of stuff on that. So I'm all good. I'll make an Evo here. Start getting some creep spread out. I guess I need to make a wave of Zerglings. Probably some more queens. Now, what am I going to use my proxy hatch for? Is the question. I actually have a really silly idea. I could use that hatchery to pull... This actually sounds like an insane... A very high level insane cheese here. I could use that hatchery to pull larva and then make all my mutas from there. So instead of making drones from here, I can just keep injecting. And then I can just make 1 million mutas from there all at once. And he would never be able to see it coming. So he's making a third hatch now. Okay, so his opening build was extremely weird. Double gas. I honestly am still not quite sure what he was doing. But he is gonna end up playing normally. Yo, this cryptium is actually pretty nice, giving me a lot of vision here. Oh, I do need to make some gases there. Can I? Yeah, I'm just gonna transfer a few workers. This is one too many, I believe. Especially if I only want the gas. There we go. And I'm gonna go across with my Zerglings. Try to saturate my bases properly. I still think this might be some kind of battlecruiser play, to be honest. Because it just looks very weird what he has. He should definitely just have a little bit more. So maybe it's like... Wait, he's trying to hide this base, but he doesn't have the other one. He's got so he has a fusion core. I guess I'll make an extra spore per base, just because I absolutely do not trust this guy. Let's get these drones on gas. There we go. His base is... This guy is actually the weirdest. I told you guys random players were weird. Yeah, there's the double starport. I did honestly read him like a book here. And I should be able... Yeah, I think my position is just perfect. I have enough queens. Normally, this kind of pushes is super, super dangerous because you need such a strong commitment to actually defend double battlecruisers. But I've been spamming queens. I have the double spore. I should be completely fine here. I'm actually doing a decent amount of damage forcing repairs. I'm just going to continue doing this just because of that. I'm actually going to make even an extra spore per base just so I really don't die, I guess. Maybe one next to there so he doesn't... there we go. He's teleporting across. There is enough spores waiting for you there, I'm afraid. There we go. That's beautiful. Oh, he's not moving out. Both spores are shooting at the same time. And now I'm going to pull this extra queen as well. And yeah, you can try to kill the spore crawlers, but it's just not going to work in time. And you see, I'm pulling enough larvae here. Let me make sure to keep injecting that one. And now I'm still going to make a lot of mutas. I'm just going to do it all from that proxy hatchery. There we go. I would like to get one spore forward here. It's a little bit of a crazy move. But yeah, oh, I actually trapped him. He's gonna lose that battlecruiser. There's a spore here. Look at that spore. He probably doesn't see it because of the freaking spire. That is insane. Now let's make all the mutas here from once, and that's gonna be... Well, he does see the spire now. He didn't see any eggs building though, so if he was paying attention, he might not expect the mutas to come out all at once. And now I'm just gonna be able to make a lot more drones here. Probably keep making queens, right? That sounds pretty smart to me. These mutas are also going to arrive really fast, by the way. I actually love this strategy. This is pretty crazy. I can't believe I only thought of this now. But I guess, you know, time does bring the inventions. And now after this wave, I will just be able to go back to droning. I still have my 500 IQ creep tumor just chilling there. And let's see what he has at home. He has a bunker. He does not have turrets yet. He does have a couple battlecruisers. He has a mule launch as well. I think as long as I just keep... Let's see, let's try if I can... Yeah, he's going to teleport them back. I'll just kill a bunch of SCVs and then go on. There's no base here yet. He does have another battlecruiser there that he actually didn't use on accident. And now if I'm smart... I'm not, by the way. But now if I'm smart, I would go... Actually, I'm not going to drop creep. I just want to have transfuses. I would go for corruptors. But I just love playing Mutalisks too much. So I'm going to be a little bit crazy and just go for more and more mutas. And I can just keep flying around his base as well. Let's see. There's nothing moving out yet, which is a little bit strange. I think I'm going to make another spore. Is there any drones building here? It doesn't seem like it. I do want to saturate that base, because look at my gas count right now. I have a lot of gases, which is good, but I simply can't make mutas because I don't have the minerals. Now, it would get funny. If he gets 4 BCs out, then that would actually deal with my Mutalisk pretty well. Doesn't have Yamato, I believe. He has 3 battlecruisers. I'm going to go for that Cyclone, just so it stops annoying me. There we go. And it also removes his defense instantly. Okay, for a second I thought that was my queens walking across. I can't believe he just scanned for that, by the way. Freaking, he's on 1 base with 1 orbital and he just scanned for 1 single creep tumor in the corner of his base. Like, I know it was a good creep tumor, but besides that, it really didn't need to be scanned. So, he's actually affording all of this off 1 base. Yeah, he still hasn't managed to take that one. Yeah, I think the easiest way to finish this game might actually be... to make like a wave of 10 corruptors. I made these mutas because I was expecting him to move out and then I dive in with the mutas, right? But if he's gonna stay at home, I might have to make corruptors. He's actually gonna camp really hard on what... This is the Terran thing I told you about, guys. This is what people hate about Terrans. If they want a turtle, they're simply not gonna die. So I think I might actually have to go for something more extreme. Get some infestors or something. Neural the freaking battlecruisers. Now, he has turrets here, but turrets just die to Mutalisk if you have enough, so nothing really to worry about here. There we go. He's trying to repair them. Doesn't work. And this is what I was talking about. He's finally trying to take a new base, and that just gives me space to harass the other bases, basically. Like I said, these turrets are just going to die pretty fast. And if he tries to repair them, he's just going to lose the SCVs doing so. Dude, he has like no SCVs left at this point, actually. It's pretty crazy. He also still had no money to start Yamato, so these BCs are not going to be able to kill my thingies. Now, finishing this with Neural would actually be pure class. If I need them, of course. Like, realistically, he's pretty dead, but he's not surrendering their game yet, so I'm looking for an easy way to end the game. And I think Neural might just be what I'm looking for. Let me kill that Raven, actually. I think I barely cannot kill those BCs. Or, well, no, I can definitely kill them with +1, right? Yeah, I can. I'm just a bit scared of the bunker. I feel like the bunker might have enough damage. If I get him without the bunker, I will jump on top, I believe. Because at this point, this is about 25 mutas. And now I can kill them, especially with +1. There we go. If there's no turrets to defend them, no bunkers, there's no cover for these BCs. And there we go. Absolutely disintegrated his Terran play. And this... I would love to take credit. Obviously, I took credit a little bit, but this guy absolutely annihilated himself with his build order. This was pretty crazy. He went for freaking... I don't even know what it was. Double gas before depot. Another gas. If you look at the resources he has, guys. And you can clearly tell he's just freestyling. I always say this about random players. Don't try to read their gameplay too much, because they're most likely just doing a build. He thought in his head, I can exactly tell what his thought process was. Double battlecruiser, you need to get double starport, double tech lab, fusion core, double BC, Yamato, you need so much gas. You know, end product is that he has 483 gas without minerals, can't afford anything. That's why you want to have a build order, guys. This guy is pretty high MMR. But even if you're high MMR, if you don't know the build beforehand, you're just going to destroy it. If you want to do a specific strategy, you have to learn the build beforehand, or it's going to look like this. And for you guys, I have a little bit of a surprise because it's the end of the year. You know, it is, you know, Christmas and all that, New Year's. I want to record a few longer episodes. I saw you guys complain about shorter episodes. And, you know, it is kind of my new thing to do 20-25 minutes. But now I'm going to do a few extra games here. So let's go. Game number 4. Oh, I almost got tricked thinking it was a Grandmaster Terran, but it's a Grandmaster Zerg called Zesty. I feel like I have heard of this name before. I don't think we've played against this person, though. So, I mean, I'm going to go for the Spine Rush here. It is a ZVZ, and you guys know I have showed some crazy ZVZ hatches before. They didn't work, by the way. Well, they worked sometimes, to be fair. If this was a bigger map... I could totally consider going for a little bit of my proxy hatch style, because I had one build that looked pretty strong. I would make a hatch basically here, get my links out with +1, and I would usually end up in a pretty decent spot. That's a good luck and fun. I did. But here it's a very small map. I don't think I can really get away with it. So here we will just be going for another of my beloved spine rushes. Now, I was planning on playing 4 or 5 games. Normally I play 3. I recently actually do it more time-based, by the way. So I usually record for like 20-25 minutes and I'm like, okay, that's it. But like I said, for Christmas and New Year's and all that, just for the end of the year spirit, I wanted to record a few longer videos for you guys. So here we go. Now, let's see. I'm actually doing this pretty all-in, right? I'm only going to have 13 drones left after I make the pool, which is pretty rough. Doesn't have to be bad, though. But it is going to be pretty all-in. I guess it's only better, really. In ZVZ, you want to hit as hard as possible. I mean, people do these freaking 12-pull spine rushes all the time, where they pull, like, all the drones, like, really crazy stuff like that. So, you know, what I'm doing is probably not even the craziest thing this Zerg has seen today. So, yeah. Now I'm going to pull 2 drones here, as always. I didn't see the Overlord, by the way. But you can see my Overlord is almost in his natural. So I'm really going to have to sneak by this edge to actually try and not get spotted here. I think we're barely going to get away here. So that's really nice. The second Overlord is right there. I'm going to put my second Overlord there, I believe. That seems like a decent spot. Spine is going to... or the spawning pool is going to finish. Let's just hope he's playing hatch first. Else this is going to be a very, very tough one. Okay, this pool is finished. That does look like a hatch first. I mean, I don't know the timings, but it looks like a hatch first to me. So that is very nice. Now I'm gonna start speed. And then I'm gonna make the spines before the queen, right? I'm not even sure if I make a queen in the ZVZ version. Because I can use his creep to burrow my spines on. I can also spread creep on his creep, so that's pretty nice. But I think since I don't have any drones, this is gonna be quite all in here. Now, let's see what his response is gonna be, right? He might have 2 queens. A lot of the times, if I don't have a natural, they will not defend theirs. And if he's not gonna defend his natural, then I can pretty much just... yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to. I mean, he's making a lot of Zerglings. Let's see. Yeah, he might actually... I don't think he's gonna try to defend it, really. I think he's just trying to survive more than anything else. He does have 2 queens here, which is nice for him. And now we're gonna bring the boys... you know, the squad of Zerglings, that's gonna be... or the squad of spines, rather. That's gonna be the biggest thing. I'm gonna start a queen at home, too. He's trying to block against he is expecting banelings 100%. It is not banelings that are gonna be arriving here, I can tell you that much. There we go. First spine is gonna be burrowing. He's actually gonna try to stop it. This is very, very brave. I do not think that is gonna work at all. I have so many freaking Zerglings. Now I'm gonna get on top of the queens as well. Let's go. Can I get that one queen surrounded? It's so close. I mean, it doesn't matter. I think he just lost too many Zerglings. He's gonna lose this queen. I mean, my Zerglings are taking a little damage. Let's kill another queen here. And then we back off. Keep in mind, I do need to transition at a decent pace. So I don't just lose the game in the follow-up, right? That is a thing. Let me put that spine a little bit closer. We're gonna kill the hatch first of all, which is great. Oh, he's making banelings himself. Okay, this is pretty nice for us. I'm gonna make 1 drone here so I can make another spine, I believe. Let's see. Okay, so he's going for it. I'm gonna micro this one away so it doesn't take splash. And I think this is looking pretty alright here. It's definitely a little bit of a crazy one. Let's try to kill that queen over there. Oh, we did. I was gonna say barely didn't kill it, but we did. But it did actually break us here, guys. And that is a massive problem. Actually, this Zergling can do really well against the Baneling over there. There we go. 1 Baneling broken already. Both Banelings broken. Big micro mistake by him. We don't have a lot of drones here, though. That is the big problem. Can I kill this? It's very risky. Oh, he didn't detonate it. What a mistake by him. Oh, no. I messed it up, guys. That was on me. But he didn't detonate his Baneling, which is a massive blunder. He could have killed, I think it was 6 Zerglings there. Which obviously makes a really big difference. And I guess now I'm just going to try to kill these, run by into his base. Sounds pretty nice. He is actually trying to counterattack my base as well, but I have my queens, so that is an interesting choice. Let's see. Try to kill these Zerglings. So how many drones do I have? I have 17 drones, which is decent, but it's also not enough, I want to say. I do have another spine here. I don't have creep, though, so I can't actually use the spine crawler. The double queen production is my biggest advantage here by far. Let's see. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of links, really. Let's go. That Baneling might die. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that Baneling is gonna die. This spine is... oh, I can actually burrow it there. Nah, it's a little bit too risky at this point. Mostly because... like all the freaking queens that he has, right? There we go. Okay, I got, you know, one of those banelings. That's nice. Let's see if I can get the last one. Did my spine die? Oh, I did. Oh, he actually blew up the baneling on my last links. He does have 2 queens as well, but he doesn't have the injects right now. I mean, I did also lose my own queen. Ah, crap. I thought we were gonna break him for a second there, but looks like we still might not break him. There we go. I need to get on top of the Zerglings. Ah, he managed to make another queen. Does look like we're not gonna get out of this ahead anymore. That does suck. Maybe we can still win it, though. It does sound questionable, but maybe we can still win it. Who knows? He's making more banelings. Oh, we're gonna be able to get a surround here. And now we can run into his base, maybe. This is the move. Let's see. Can we actually get it done here? This is the play. Let's try to get as many drones as we can. Didn't quite get any, but he is losing his mining time. And now he's gonna lose these Zerglings as well. Let's keep trying to get surrounds on. And now we can run back around. There we go. Try to get those banelings. Maybe get another few drones here. 2 drones dying. And now we can run around again. Oh no, what a misclick by me. Okay, that almost got punished really badly there by that. That could have been a disaster. Queen in the main survives. Let's get another hatchery here. I need to stop rallying because that's just losing me a bunch of stuff, really. Okay, stop rallying in there, please. Maybe you can get this. Let's get 1 baneling there. That's nice. Another baneling. Also nice. Get the queen here with a nice surround. He's going to be able to transfuse that, so there's no point. Let's get this drone. Oh, he does have a lot of links coming to my base, guys. Not sure about this one. Let's see. Does he have a baneling here? He does not have a baneling here, so we're gonna get in. Let's see. Do another inject. Try to kill a few drones here. That's the only thing I can really do. There we go. I have a few more links spawning. Get another drone, maybe? Okay, so we did get that drone as well. But this is actually turning into a really crazy, crazy dance. How many drones do I have? I have 19, which I do believe is more than him. So that's pretty nice. Like, I could make a spine in my mineral line. I don't think it's good because he has banelings anyway. So he can just morph banelings and that's gonna be it. Okay, so he's running away. He did realize I saw him. Let's start up a few more drones. Maybe go up to like 20. Let's see, do I need to send stuff back for that? Maybe. I'll send a few back, actually. That sounds decent. He's gonna try to kill my base. And this is the opportunity once again. Here we go. There's banelings there. But I'm gonna be able to kill all of his drones pretty much, I think. If he's not microing at least. Okay, he has a few left. Let's attack with my own drones as well. Gonna get these drones in the gas here, which is really big. All those links died. Now we need to be microing. Let's target those banelings. There we go. Micro them as well as I possibly can. That spine survived? How is that even a thing? That doesn't seem legal. Let's see. Kill these few drones here. Think I got a bunch of these. Here, you guys killed those. This is actually becoming a really insane micro battle. A really good baneling splits there by him. He actually did get an extra one. Now we're gonna go back in here. Try to kill these drones. There we go. Another 3 drones are gonna fall here, which is massive. Maybe there's more drones to kill here. Doesn't quite look like it. Maybe you get a queen. Get this drone. Oh my god, what is happening here, guys? I have actually no idea. I think I'm gonna go for armor, actually. And now we are ahead, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we are ahead. Let's see. I need to click a few. Oh, maybe you can get... No, he's actually blocking it now. I think he's finally realized that he just needs to block the ramp and just mine from his main base. There we go. Oh, both banelings wasted. That is absolutely massive as well. Let's start mining from this. I have so many links I can actually surround some queens now. Yeah, those 2 queens are gonna fall. I think he doesn't have banelings because he only has made Zerglings. And now, yeah, the queens are finally gonna die. There we go. There is a few banelings available. Let's do some splits. A little bit of splitties with Zerglings. Good enough. Banelings only kill a few links. And now we're into the main base, and I think this should finally be it after a very hectic game. For a second, I thought he said gotta go. Like, you know, it was an even game, but sorry, I have to leave. You know, it's my time to go. Well, that was the craziest ZVZ we played yet. I think this is definitely the best our Spinecrawler Rush in ZVZ has been held, but he was a GM Zerg, I believe, and we have beaten the Grandmaster Zerg with this build. This was fantastic. My heart was going crazy at some point because this game was just so hectic. I was trying to micro all over the place, and that is probably where I won it. On paper, I want to say I'm 100% sure our opponent had the lead. The banelings were just really good. He had enough drones, even though I killed so many. I killed 18 drones compared to 4. It was still a very competitive game, but then just the multitasking, defending at home, attacking the main, defending my second base, attacking the natural, that's where I made the difference. And this was an absolutely fantastic game, but I'm gonna do one more game to end this extra long episode off, so let's go. All right. Oh my freaking goodness. Okay, guys, we just queued into a 5.7k Zerg. Nice. Okay, this is gonna be by far the hardest match we've played. I think I'm gonna go for the same build because realistically, that is the only chance I have at beating him. I don't think I can pretend to beat him with like the fake macro hatch and hidden like here, you know, maybe getting a small advantage. That's just not gonna cut it. I need to be just killing him extremely fast, basically. That's the plan here. And I do think there's hope. Like, if you look at the last game, you would say there's probably no hope because I played a super close game against a Zerg that was, I think it was close to 5k, so about 700 MMR lower. But sometimes, when it comes to cheese, maybe his reaction is just going to be a lot worse than the other guy. Maybe he's going to panic, try to defend his natural, straight up die. You never know. It's possible. Especially because I'm lower MMR than him by a good amount, like 800. He might be extra nervous, you know, trying to defend this. But we'll see. I mean, it's also realistic that he would just absolutely dunk on us, right? If you guys want to know, I'm pretty sure he's about top 20 Grandmaster on NA, or maybe like top 15 even. So, yeah, it's going to be a hard one, but we'll see. Now let's get my gas. I do need to find the Overlord. I haven't actually pathed my Overlord in a particular way. I think I could have pathed it better to maybe figure out where his Overlord is. The only thing I really need to be scared of is my drones running into his Overlord when I go to make the spine crawlers. And that's it, right? Because, you know, no one really scouts here. Maybe if he was going to play 3 hatch before pool, he could consider scouting there, but even that would be a little bit weird. So I'm going to move this Overlord down a little bit. I think I've done that move before. Just so I can actually see if his Overlord is here and if I need to dodge it. I do think I need to dodge that one, so I'm just going to preemptively... Yeah, exactly. I'm going to preemptively go on top here. Oh, we're actually getting 12 pulled. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. That's all I can say. He's not going to find a hatchery. I wonder what the hell he's going to think. I don't even know. What should I even be doing here, guys? I don't know. I should be making a queen in my own base, most likely. There we go. I'm going to make Zergling speed, first of all, and then a queen. He's going to find my drones. I'm just going to have to run these for a while until my Zerglings finish, really, and that's going to be about it. My Zerglings are going to be able to kind of own him here. There we go. And now my Zerglings are going to finish just in time, I believe. There we go. Maybe even get a look. Didn't quite get a look there. But yeah, we are just going to be massively behind. There's just no other way to put it. This is going to be an almost unwinnable game. I've been wondering when this was going to happen for ages, by the way. It just never happened. Now, let me cancel this queen here. And then as soon as I have enough links, I'm just going to try to make 2 spines on his creep. That's the plan, basically. Oh, he actually did kind of fall into my trap here. So this could be the best trade I could get. Let's see, that was really fantastic. Oh no, my Overlord flew there. And yeah, I think he realizes what's going on here. I do have extra Zerglings here, guys. So now I can make my 2 spines here. And he's gonna have to, you know, reroute his spine crawler to try and defend it. I only have 10 drones, by the way. This is just not... this is not a drone count. You can barely call this a drone count. Let me replace that. There we go. My speed is going to finish at some point. He might not have speed. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, I canceled it, but I think... What server is this? It's a Singapore server. Oh, that is actually... That is kind of rough. I 100% cancel that. I'm not trying to scam you guys. That was sadly a little bit of a loss to ping there. Didn't quite realize. So let me just run into his main. This is probably the last hope I have. But he has as many links as me. Yeah, I think we've just gotten owned. And to be fair... I don't want to pretend to you guys that I'm losing this because of the ping, because I think the build was just the nail in the coffin already for us. I think the build really shows like there was nothing really we could have done. He has a wall off up, and that's going to be it. Little bit of frustration there by me because of the ping. That never feels good, you know. That never really should be something that's going on in a game. Losing 100 minerals, I believe, or well, I guess 25 because you get 75 back. Because of ping, that's a little bit rough. But in the end, he got destroyed, or we got destroyed rather. His build was 100% build win. We know that now. I was afraid that was going to happen, that 12 pool would just beat us instantly. But still, I do think there's room for error there. There's room for panic. Our opponent did not panic at all. He used his Zerglings in the best way. He defended really well, realized we were cheesing, made a spine crawler, made extra queens, and he simply just didn't make any mistakes. And I think with this level of play, we wouldn't have won anyway, so it's all good. But this was really a fantastic episode, probably about 40-45 minutes. Hope you guys really enjoyed it, this extra long episode. We did break 4. 1.9k, by the way, but I think we might have lost it with this game. Not quite sure, depending on if we lose like 4 or 5 MMR. But make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you're still here, I'm sure you did. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next episode. Adios.